Hello friends, welcome to today's video. My name is Rachel and today I'm making a little mini album. I'm not very good at making these. It's not my forte by any means. So I didn't film the construction of it on camera because I was fiddling around with it and figuring things out and just figuring it out as I go and trial and error. So I apologize that this is not a tutorial or anything, but hopefully you will still enjoy how I put this album together. I did a little shaker on the front because I love shakers. The sequin mix is like old mix I got from who knows where. But the colors match so perfectly. I couldn't believe it. Like the purples and the turquoise colors, I just thought they're so perfect. So I had to use this mix, and I'm all about using up things in my stash, so it was kind of good to use up a bit of that. But now I'm going to figure out the cover. I did use Tulle to make the shaker. If you're wondering, I often get questions on what I use, and that's just from Michaels. But now I'm going to make a little bit of a cover, not too much because it's a shaker cover, so there's already a lot going on. But we're just going to add a little bit here. These foam circles are from Scrapbook Nerd, and they're amazing. I love them. The stickiness is great, and I love the little pull tabs to pull the backings off of it. It's great. So I am working with a collection from Coco Vanilla Studio, and I actually am doing a series here on this Scrapbook Nerd YouTube channel, and then also on my personal YouTube channel, so you can make sure that you can find it either on either place. The first video in the series was showing my kit, so I am taking these new products from Scrapbook Nerd and adding a few things from my stash in to show how you can use things from your stash and incorporate it with new items, and then also like how far these products can really go. And at the end of the series, I'm going to show you all the different things I made, and hopefully that'll give you a little inspiration and can really show how far these products can go and all the different things you can make. So I'm really excited about this series, and I hope you like it too. So as you can see, in the 3 pages I have here, I cut out little half circles to make pockets at the top, and I'm going to put some places for photos. These are 2.5 by 3.5, and then just embellish them with the different embellishments. I have stickers, I have chipboard stickers, I have the ephemera packs, the floral one and the regular one, I have the heart stickers, lots of fun things from this collection. I have the collection kit with all the papers, so lots to work with. I also have, I'll be using them later on in the video, they're rub-ons from, I'm just reading the top here, it says Stamperia, I think is the name of the brand, and it says on the label Craft Happiness by Vicky Papaiono. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you can find those on the website if you search some kind of rub-on. There's butterflies and like watercolor like splotches and florals and birds and stuff, so you'll see me use those in this video. I have 2 different packs here, but just wanted to highlight those products. I also took these little craft pockets that I have from my stash, and I'm going to use them in here as well. And I'm going to gift this album to a friend, a pen pal. And in these pockets, I'm going to include little embellishments and things, but when the recipient actually wants to use the album, she can put pictures or memorabilia in the pocket or whatever the recipient chooses. And then I also have the 2.5 by 3.5 little spots for photos as well, and then the pockets they can put photos in. They can add more to this album as well. So yeah, the construction of this album is probably not perfect, so please don't judge me. Mini albums are not really my thing, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to have fun with that and give it a go. And it took me a very long time, if I'm being totally honest, but it was still a lot of fun to do, and I'm glad I did it, but it was a lot of work, but it's all good. I think it still turned out really cute, and this collection is so much fun. Ooh, I'm taking these cut-aparts. I thought these rainbow ones were really cute, and putting them on the side here, kind of back to back, and I think those look really cute. I just like cut out the strip and then cut out the rainbows, and I think that looks really fun. And I'm kind of annoyed at myself that I used wet glue to do the photo mats because you can see it and it doesn't look great. So hopefully once it dries, it'll look a little less bad, but I was like, oops, maybe before I mail it out, I'll like put more white paper on top or something so you can't see it. I don't know. We'll see. But tip, don't use, if you're using like just printer paper for your mats, don't use wet glue because it'll show through. I love these chipboard phrases and words. I think those are really fun for titles. I'm definitely going to be doing a scrapbook layout with this collection as well. So I'm excited to use a chipboard on that as well. This collection, I feel like I've hardly made a dent in it, and it's gotten me very far. So I'm excited to see how many projects I'll be able to do with it. I have also made shaker frames, and I believe I made a tag flip, and now this album. And so I think maybe next I'll do a scrapbook layout. We will see. We do have a crop coming up this weekend. And I'm excited about that. It's in the Scrapbook Nerd Facebook group, free event, and there's prizes and all that kind of fun stuff. And I think I know the paper I want to use. I think I want to make a scrapbook layout with that. There's like a really beautiful rainbow paper. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I think that would be fun. But you could see there I used the rub-on. These rub-ons didn't come with popsicle sticks like a lot of them do. But you can just use like something. I just used my finger, which wasn't perfect, but you could also use like a bone folder or something like hard plastic like that. But yeah, you can just use your fingers and it works fine as long as you massage in all the little places. So yeah, I think it's really pretty. Makes it look like you did watercolor on here. This butterfly here is the one that I kind of mess up, but there'll be a picture on here anyway, so it's fine. Harvey was really wanting to help me today, which was a little bit annoying. No offense to Harvey, because she would sit on my desk, and I know a lot of you can probably relate to this, but she'll sit on my desk, and then if I go to grab something that's near her, she'll like bite me, and she's not a big biter or anything, but I don't know, there's something about being on my desk that is like, I don't know if it's territorial or what. She also, like, I don't know if you know, like, for those who have cats, maybe, I don't know if dogs do this too, but like my cats at least, they go through phases of where they like have naps or sleep. And right now, Harvey's in this phase of having a nap on my craft room chair. So maybe she's upset that I'm like sitting in the chair because she was sitting on my desk so much when I was crafting. And I was like, okay, I give up. I'm taking a break. She won't let me grab anything. And I'm like scared to move her. Things are going to fly all over the place because her legs will be like flailing and her tail is so fluffy and bushy. It's going to like knock something over. So I said, okay, I'm going to take a break. I went for a half-hour walk. I came back and she was fast asleep in the chair. So I think maybe that whole time she was trying to tell me that she wanted to be in the chair, I think. Okay, what I decided to do here with one of those little cut apart pieces is make this little belly band kind of thing. And I was going to put ephemera in it because I put foam tape on either side to make it a little bit of a pocket kind of situation. And I was going to put some ephemera in there, but it would fall out way too easily, so I decided to use some cut aparts. In the collection kit, there are 2 of each paper, which is awesome. I used the cut apart sheet for the tag flip. I basically used almost all of the bigger cut aparts. And so now I have the other one, and I'm going to use that for this little part and also for in the little pockets as well, you'll see here shortly. So that was great. And also going to use a cut apart for this page as well. I'm going to do like a little grid design almost on this page and add some florals. Love the florals in this collection. I think they're so fun and cute. And it is so gloomy here in where I live in Southern Ontario. It's so gloomy and dark, and it's just kind of depressing, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, I am struggling a little bit this winter with the weather, and I know I'm not alone in that. And this collection definitely makes me happy and brings some color and brightness and sunshine to my crafting. So I'm not much, I don't feel like, unless it's like a holiday like Christmas or Halloween, I don't feel like strict to having to like craft with certain color schemes. at different times of year. Like I don't feel like I can only do summer color schemes in the summer. I use them in the winter as well. I don't know. I guess in the fall a little bit people like to do like browns and reds and stuff, but I don't know. I just do any color any time of year, except when it's like holidays like Halloween or Christmas, and then I love my Valentine's crafting. But as far as seasons go, I just do any colors because it makes me happy, and I definitely need a little sunshine over here. I'm sure some of you are also feeling that way, but we're getting through it. It's February, and February is a short month. So we're getting through it. We're getting there. Gonna add some rub-ons to this sheet as well. It doesn't really make sense that there's butterflies on the sun, but I don't really care. I just wanted to customize these cards and make them my own. You can see I already did some sewing on them, and so I did a little bit of rub-ons as well with some gems and things like that. So just adding my own little touches to these cards so they're not plain. I'm also gonna add some tabs to these cards, which you'll see, so they kind of pop out the top, and then I'm also going to add trim on the sides. I just have some trim laying around in my stash. Gonna add those to the sides of the pages as well. And even though this mini album doesn't have a lot of pages, I'm still happy with the way it came together. As someone who doesn't do a lot of mini albums, I'm still happy with the way it looks. And I have different ideas for mini albums, but I think the part that gets me is all of the thinking about the measurements. With the binding and stuff, I would just rather punch holes and use a ring, and do it that way. That for me, a tag flip kind of thing, but different shapes or whatever. During Halloween, I did a ghost shape mini album, and I just used a ring, and that's one of my favorite mini albums I've ever made. It didn't use a cutting machine or anything like that. I just drew a ghost and cut it out and cut all the pages the same, and I did the shaker, a vellum shaker on the front to make the ghost look all ghostly, and I love that mini album. It doesn't have to be complicated. I think I made this album too complicated for me. Probably some people are looking at this thinking it's the most basic, simple album, but for me, those things are just way over my head, and I would rather have fun decorating and embellishing and putting photos in and documenting my memories than thinking about measurements and things like that. I go to crafting to not have to think about measurements and math and use my brain in that way. I use crafting as more of a creative outlet and to document my memories and the pretty things. So that's just me, but I know everyone is so different in that. So next I'm going to grab some trim. I just have this huge basket of trim, and it's not organized at all, but it has lots of fun different trims in it. So I'm going to use a pink pom-pom trim, and then I'm going to use this gold one I have, and then a white pom-pom trim. Since I only have 3 pages, that works perfectly. I don't even have a closure or anything for this album. I don't know. I think it looks cute the way it is. I use some of my favorite things as you can see here, trims and sewing and sequins and enamel dots and gems and word stickers. And those are some of my favorite things, pockets and those kind of interactive elements. And I like the way it turned out. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think. I still think it looks fun, and the recipient can add photos inside. I'm going to put the links down below for Scrapbook Nerd if you want to get your hands on this collection and get crafting with it. Let me know what you think of my mini album as an inexperienced mini album. I just think it's a lot of fun, and I'm still happy with how it came together, but it was more work than I think was what I intended. But I think it looks really fun. I think the recipient will like it. You'll have to let me know what you think. And like I said, links will be down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.